Okay, we are live. I think everything looks good. So, let's just get into the attempts, I guess. I don't really have anything I want to talk about today, so you know. Oh, actually, hold on. One more thing I gotta do before. Hold on. All right, guys, I'm gonna be right back. Gotta do something. Sorry. Alright, we are back. Cool. Let's start the attempts. Oh, you know what? I forgot I was gonna do that. Hold on, sorry. Or did I? Okay, I'll figure it out later. Let me, hold on. I'm gonna close the Minecraft launcher so I don't get another ad about how much I need to buy a realm. Shit, hold on. Okay. You know, I was kind of hoping for a good first attempt like yesterday, where I just made it straight into Event Horizon, but no. Would it be an interesting grind if it was that easy, would it? Nah. Like, I don't know what I want to talk about at all. While I'm just going through the easy parts of this. Oh, you know what? I found out something yesterday, and it's kind of, I think it's been out. The news has been out for 2 days, but I just figured it out. They're adding cushions to Minecraft because you're finally gonna be able to sit down. Like, everyone's going crazy about it. Cause yeah, I mean, that's a huge feature, being able to sit down. I don't have to shove a minecart into a staircase anymore to make a stair you can sit in. I remember doing that back on my Wii U. Whenever I was building something, every time I want to make a chair, I'd how did I do it? There was fix that. There's an end portal frame that you would use. You would end portal frame in the floor, and then block on top of it, rail, minecart, break of a block, and then use a piston to push a stair down into the spot where the minecart is, and it would clip into it, so you could sit down in the minecart, but it would be like a chair. The staircase would be in there, so you could use it as a. I forgot who I got. Oh, it was FedEx. Not FedEx. Was it FedEx? I don't know. It might have been. Was it FedEx Gaming or something? I don't know. He made a bunch of tutorials on redstone contraptions and stuff, and I tried to build them all. So I thought they were really cool. I wonder how many of those still work. I could actually, yeah, that's something I could talk about. I could talk about like YouTubers I used to watch when I was a kid. I never watched that like Spider-Man Elsa stuff with her. How did I not? Sure. I never watched that kind of stuff. I always thought that was weird. I did watch like a lot of Minecraft like role plays though. Remember one where it was like some guy in up like a really big FNAF building, and there'd be like 5 nights, and each one was like an hour-long video, and each night would be like a different set of characters from the game. So like night 1 would be the FNAF 1 animatronics, and night 2 would be the toys, night 3 would be like Springtrap and the Phantoms, and night 4 would be the Nightmares, and then night 5 would be Sister Location. This was before FNAF 6 was a thing, just so you know. Then I used to watch a lot of those. Well, also remember this. I watch a lot of like Minecraft and app content. If you could tell right about now. I also watch this guy. He did like hide and seek content. My favorite one, my favorite one that I would always watch. It was like a FNAF hide and seek map, like all 4 games in it. Like I just popped up into them, and it was cool. It was like a Lion's Gate or something. Now that's the studio. Minecraft or something? I don't know. He was a pedophile apparently. So that's fun stuff. All of those guys. Oh, also Popular MMOs. I loved watching Popular MMOs. It's good that he's recovering. I think this is heard about all of this situation with him. It's good that he's recovering. I'm happy for him. That was annoying. Oh, no, don't do that. That's annoying. Funny thing happened to me at the gym yesterday. So I have a job at the gym, like a swim instructor, so that kind of ties into the story. So I showed up like an hour and a half before my shift started, so I could get a workout in before the work. I was doing legs, right? So I did the squat stuff, deadlifts, leg extensions, curls, all the good stuff. Then after that, I either had to do hip thrusts or just like abductors and adductors. So I looked for dates because like usually one of them is taken, one of the two is taken, so I just go with whatever one's free, right? So I looked there, I'm like, okay, now the hip thrust is taken. That's annoying, but sure. Then I look at both the abductor and the abductor machines are also taken, so that's great, right? So I was like, okay, I'll just move on to the next thing and come back to this. So next is calf raises. So I go to the calf raise machine. That's also taken. The Smith machine's also taken, so I can't do that there. Alright, fine, I'll go do abs real quick and then come back to it. Both the ab machines are taken, and I wanted to go do the cable thing, and that's taken too. Like, okay, you know what? You win. I'm just gonna go clock into work. I might have been a little bit late, but I showed up like 15 minutes early, so I had time. But like, so anyways, after my shift is over like 4 hours, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just go back and finish my workout. Let me see if the machines are open now. Okay. So I go see the hip thrust. It's taken. The abductors taken. The calf machine taken. And the crunch machine taken. Are you? I just died twice in a row. That's great. Oh, are you kidding me? So eventually I just waited, and the abductors open up. So I go to do there, but like that's so annoying. Like, come on. Alright, anyways, yeah, so I ended up getting everything done that I wanted to do. It was just annoying. I know what everyone's thinking. Yes, I play Celeste and I go to the gym. I'm like, I'm an anomaly. I know. I watch anime and I do a sport. Oh my god. I'm like yin and yang. I get in the bad. Most of the bad. At the end of it all, I'm kind of a nerd. What am I doing? Why did I just wave dash into air? I almost just died. I know, the spring, I suppose. Because last time I did it the Joey Vader way, I died. So I'm just gonna stop trying. Yay! Event Horizon were so good. Video games. This room's fun. Fun times. Okay, this is the room I told you last stream. I have a really weird way of going around. Don't know why I can do that. It's just how I run the room. I'm so like mad. But yeah, no, I have a really weird way of doing that room. Stop wave dashing into it. God. The soundtrack in this chapter is insane though, I can't even lie. I'm sorry. It's fine though. Totally fine. What am I doing, bro? You know what? If I die this attempt, I want to show y'all something. I remembered in Shisley, I still don't know how to pronounce this user. I'm so sorry. Shisley and his like do a 2-berry run video thing where he explained how he got all the goldens. He like told the story for the whole thing. He made he talked like half the video was talking about Fairmont, right? But he compiled 7 rooms that he called his 7 rooms of hell. Now I share some of those opinions, right? Some of the rooms he picked are, yeah. And I kind of want to go take the time to figure out what my 7 rooms of hell are. Yeah, sure. You know, I'll do it. Let's do this really quick. Because the first room isn't even in this checkpoint. It's, you know, it's key skip room. My first room's key skip room. That's annoying, so we're just gonna skip it because I don't want to have to do all the setup for that. Why did I do that? Now everything looks ugly. Hold on. this room right here, with it, but also has the weird setup, so I'm just not gonna actually bother setting it up. Just because there's so many jelly there. I'm just gonna, he calls it sawmill room. I call it jellyvator room, because there's so many jellyvators. Anyways, the next few are gonna be in the horizon, so those are my first 2 rooms. My next room that I wanna, is this one. He had this room as well. This room, like, I don't know if you were helping when you got to this room. This room sucks. I didn't even pull right out of that one. I need to practice. I probably need to practice this room more. And also, my strategy usually is to grab that, and then that makes that setup really easy. But grabbing that platform isn't as easy as it looks. This room isn't that bad. It's a little bit. This one input right here is a little bit finicky, but it's fine. Anyways, next room to this room. Fuck this room. I probably need to practice this room a little bit more, but it's fine. Meatball. I got a really weird setup for it that I completely stole from that one video talking about this, like, good strategy for every single room in this chapter. And I kind of messed that up too. Like, I don't... And then also this room. I don't like this room. Okay, this room's weird, and it's not because of this. I think that my way of doing it like that, and then just tapping that, I think that's pretty easy to do. It's this part right here, setting up this. No, not that. Hold on, let me fly so I can do the rest of this room normally. Well, not normally because I do that, but whatever. This, the setup for this ball right here, that feels really weird to me. I don't like it. There's probably a better way to do it that I'm not doing, but I did not mean to do that. But yeah, that room kind of sucks. Most of determination. The first half of determination right here is fine. I know a lot of people say they have problems with this room, but once you know a good strategy for it, it's really not that bad. This one input right here is the only problem with that room, but it's not too bad. Probably should do demo dash video. This was the first room that he says is really hard, but I don't think it's that hard. Like, okay, well that was just a bad attempt. Like, I went way too high up on the block there. Hold on, let me. And I also like, okay, I'm just like being bad right now. I don't know why. There, that's how I normally do it. That's how I normally do that room. Yeah, I don't think it's that hard. Okay, that was just weird. Once you have a setup for that, for this, it's not too bad. This one super is a little weird because that can happen. If that happens, you just kind of gotta hope you can get a good recharge on that, but usually that happens. Anyways, this is the room where Realms ad popped up, and I'll show you exactly where that happened. Right here, right? That's where the ad popped up. And I'm so mad, but this is also going to be one of the rooms that is going to give me a lot of trouble. There's something about that last feather. It's really just... This is where I think determination actually starts to get hard. The first half of determination isn't that bad, but once you get to this room, the gloves are off. And it's probably the hardest part of the entire run. You know, what really sucks is I think I was gonna get a good run on this room before the ad popped up. What's supposed to do is just, I like to grab up here and do a jump like that, set up for that. This is just a cycle room. It's a challenging cycle room, but I don't really have a problem with most of these. Once you learn it, you just learn it. But I mess it, and even if you mess up the cycle a little bit, you can kind of get yourself on the right pace by stalling again for a little bit. And right here. I know a lot of people have troubles with this part right here. I still think it's pretty hard, but it's like, it's not too hard. Some people say that's the hardest room for the entire chapter, but I don't think it's bad. I think this room is way harder than that room because of that's scary. Also bad, that input's really scary. This room also sucks. I think this room's also harder. I don't know if you can tell, but I really don't like feathers. Because that crystal right there, it's like really, it's a really tight input. Also, I just completely skipped that double dash. I don't need it. This is another room with a weird setup. It's not bad though. Also, the more I go throughout this room, the more my finger slowly slides right on the D-pad to the point where I'm not sure if I'm even going to be holding right at the end of it or if my finger's just going to completely slip off. How many deaths do I have? 9. That's not bad. Okay, that's basically all the hard rooms though. So, yeah. Let's get back to the actual golden attempts. Probably only gonna do a few more though, because I'm hungry. This is gonna be a really short stream because I'm hungry. I want to go eat really bad. I might stream again later today if I have the energy for it. Maybe around like 4. But I gotta go somewhere at 6. So got a friend's thing to go to. And how did I even do that? I'll see if I can get one more run to Event Horizon in the next, say, 20 minutes. And if not, if I get the Event Horizon run, then we're just gonna end the stream there. If not, we'll end the stream after 20 minutes. So, like, I don't want to set the time, actually, because if I say whatever time it is, right? I don't know, I might have already said it, but I want to make a conscious effort to try not to, because I don't want to leak my... fuck it. It's like 1:12 for me right now, so I'm gonna leave at 1:30. I don't remember what my time zone's called. I just know it's 1:30. So the one person watching the stream live, you can triangulate the position based on everything I've said. Really narrow down my position. You're gonna show up on my doorstep. Oh no, because you know what time zone I'm in now. I'm scared. Oh, by the way, it's an inevitability that somebody's gonna say maybe on my stream on accident if I ever like. Yeah, because like my friends heard that I started streaming, and they were like, "Oh, we should make some videos on your channel." I was like, "What do you even want to do?" I was like, "I can play Glee on Roblox or something," and I'm like. I mean, sure, but I gotta pay Robux to change my username first, because what it is right now is horrendously awful. It's horrendously awful. Like, I can't look at myself in the mirror and not think about, remember that Roblox username you made when you were like 7 years old, and I got a punch in here. I'm so embarrassing. I spent $10 to save my Roblox account. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, yeah, it's gonna be, or like if my friends call me or something, that's another way. Somebody's gonna learn my real name. My real name is Nathan. Yeah. So that one on your triangulate the position to find this one. I did it again. Triangulate the position of this one random guy who's doing farewell attempts. Oh no, I'm so scared. I don't even know why I play Flea still. Like, I just get on it randomly. But, like, I have a Dead by Daylight. I could just play that. It's a better game. I bought it when Springtrap got in the game. Because I was like, you know what? Yeah, because I made a promise to myself like 5 years before it happened. Because everyone was like, it's gonna happen, guys. Trust us. And I'd be like, okay, sure, whatever. I promised myself like I Springtrap if we got into the game or like any FNAF character, but sure, I'll buy the game. And then it happened, and I was like, fine. And then I played it, and I got like addicted to like fun. It's a really good game. I like it. There's a few bugs and there's a few kinks that should work out. And also, right after the Springtrap update came out, just like one update, I was like really bad. If anyone plays it, like the update I'm talking about, they put like a bar in the voting screen, like an actual 3D model in the voting screen by accident. Like, how do you even do that? It was weird. I might actually get back on that. I've been kind of having an itch ever since my friends and I started playing Flea again. I've been kind of getting a Dead by Daylight itch, so I might hop back on. Show everyone why I'm the best Springtrap main around. The Springtrap's the only like real killer I own. I'm not spending any more money on that game. I bought the glitch trap skin. That's all I need. Yes, I have the prestige skin. But like, the glitch trap skin just looks so cool. I should have like got on for the Halloween event where they had like the Blight Springtrap. I kind of wanted that, but maybe next year. I guess this year now, but what? Halloween's in like 3 months. Oh my gosh! Can I grab it, please? Good news is I'm kind of getting consistent at doing that now, which is nice. When I originally started grinding for this, I'm like, that key skip just looks like so like weirdly hard. Why would I not just go for the normal keys and do it the normal way? Then I realized how long that takes. It takes like an extra 2 minutes. I don't got the time for that, you know. I gotta be moving fast. I gotta be moving smoothly, you know. And it's really not that. I'm kind of glad I learned to skip. It's not too hard. Oh, what a save. Oh my god, what a save. I got this. I got this, guys. Fine, I'll go back to doing farewell attempts. Fine. Sorry, I just got... that's just annoying. How did that even happen? Like, how do I hit one of the greatest saves? I'm like, because usually when that happens, I just die immediately. And then I just fumble it in such a bad way. Like, I can't, like... whatever. Why do I keep wave dashing in the rooms that I know I'm gonna die if I wave dash into? Like, this room I know it's fine, but like... why I thought I could jump on him again. I just thought it'd be cool. Too fast though. You know, let's do it the cool kids way real quick. Fine, I guess we can't do it the cool kids way. Because I'm not good at extending my hypers. I'm sorry. Alright, I think this is gonna be my last attempt right here. We had a good one run to Event Horizon, so I'm kinda happy with that. I'm probably gonna do some. My next stream will probably not be until Saturday, because I do, now that I actually like got to it, now that I'm like kind of getting to Event Horizon semi-consistently when I'm like focused, I want to actually start practicing it from like the dream block room to end. Because I think once I can do that like consistently, I'll be ready to make this golden and like get good and like make actual engaging exchange where I'm not just dying every single time I get to Event Horizon. Okay, actually, you know what? I didn't expect to die yet, so I'll do one more. Here, I'll at least do. I'll try to get the key skip room one more time, at least. Make for a semi-interesting ending. But yeah, I'm just gonna lock in on this attempt. So. Yeah, everything's dead to me. Okay, I'm heading out. That's annoying. I don't even know how I did that. So, alright. It's gonna be it for the stream. Bye guys. I might stream later or I'm just gonna be practicing.